So welcome back. As you can see, we still have a huge mess to deal with here. We've been getting a lot of storms and wind here lately, and I've got multiple very large trees down on the property, this being the biggest of all of them. And sadly, it's fell right in my wood yard. Back there is a bunch of firewood totes, firewood that I had stacked, split, and seasoning for next year. It's all been crushed. Not to mention I have a whole bunch of propane tanks back there. I buy those so I can do fire pits and fire rings in the fall. Well, a lot of them are crushed as well, so we got to get in there to see the damage. In the last episode, I started cutting the tops of this huge tree out and running it through my chipper. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, it's miserable hot down here in Florida. I about got bear caught the last time, and fooling with all these little limbs that have splits and V's and everything else going on, you've got to trim all that up before you run it through chippers. It is extremely time consuming and very hot. So I've come back out here today and decided I'm gonna start lobbing these tops and brush piles out. I'm just gonna come grab them with my grapple and tractor and go store them in a couple places and just let them rot. There's no point in spending days out here trying to run all this through the chipper. So the ultimate goal is to start getting back into all the big wood back there, all the big limbs, the straighter sections, and the base of this tree. I mean, it's gigantic, it's huge. So it'll make a ton of firewood, but I have a lot of work ahead of me working back into it. This is probably gonna take me many days and a few episodes here. But today, now that it's, well, hot and sunny, let's keep lobbing the tops off, working our way back in there and finding out what the heck's going on. And let's go get the tractor and grapple and start moving all this brush. Lord, we made some really good progress today. So shockingly, nowhere near the damage I thought I was gonna have, which I'm not all the way in there yet. But, well, that tote's trashed. I think that one's okay, even though it's knocked over. And I have some stuff back in there that I think is gonna be trashed a little, but somehow I got very, very lucky. Even this firewood tote over here, it has been hit, but I still have stacked firewood in there. I might can salvage that cage. It's bent a little. Now maybe you can get an idea what I'm working with in here. This tree is massive. Goes all the way back there. I mean, even these limbs right here are massive. The camera doesn't do it justice. I don't know how I'm gonna get it out of there. We may have to continue to clear all my tanks and stuff out over here and try to drive in, but it's very soft and uneven ground here. There is no way on earth my tractor is capable of pulling something that size, no matter how I cut it down. That is just thousands upon thousands of pounds right there. Y'all, I don't know what I would do without this grapple right here. This has without a doubt been a life and back saver. Look at how much I got cleaned up today. I've been out here for a few hours, no doubt about that, but could you imagine picking up and moving that massive brush pile that I have over there by hand? Well, that's the way I've pretty much always done it in the past, and you'll spend days doing it. It just kills you. This has been such an awesome piece of equipment, and it's thanks to our viewers who really helped us get this grapple right here. So thank y'all again for such an awesome piece of equipment. No doubt this is not going to be the last tree that's going to crash down on this property. As we head into springtime season here with severe thunderstorms and then hurricane season, I'm always expecting more on the ground. So it's getting really late in the day here. I'm about to head up to the house, go throw something on the smoker. Next episode, when we're out here, we have to start now bringing out the bigger chainsaws, start lobbing off these big limbs, dragging them out, clean the area up more, and then I have to figure out how to get in there and start getting massive, huge chunks of firewood out. That I still do not have figured out yet. I have a lot of work ahead of me. All right, thank y'all for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode.